Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. If you're a Chelsea fan, you're not doing well because after the international break, another humiliating, heavy, disappointing defeat against Brentford in a West London derby. It's the same situation last year, where after the international break, we've lost 5-2 to West Brom at the same place, at Stamford Bridge. Honestly, what is going on? I wish the international break continues. I wish we can have the international break because I just don't get it. You have a few days less, and then you go out there and then you put in an awful performance against Brentford. Why? I just don't get it. I really don't get it. I'll delve into the goals, the manager, the players, and all that stuff. But before I do then, if you are new, hit the subscribe button below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this match review, and let me know in the comments down below whether you agree or disagree of any of my opinion of this game. And don't forget to share this to everybody so that they will know how I feel, and they will say to themselves, I feel his pain. He just like me. Honestly, yeah. Just make sure you share this video to everybody and hit the bell notifications as well so they never miss any of my YouTube content. Now, without further ado, let's look at the lineup. So in goal, we had Edward Mendy. We had the back four of Alonso, Rudiger, Silva, and Azpilicueta. We have a midfield three of Mason Mount, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and N'Golo Kante, and a front three of Havertz, Ziyech, and Timo Werner. Now, when I looked at this, I was like, why use a 4-3-3? Why can you not use a 3-4-2-1, or maybe perhaps a 4-3-1? Because it's good that we use a 4-3-3 formation, but I don't think it will work because some players are injured and some players are not playing in that position, and you can see that that is proved today why that this formation doesn't suit for some of these players because they just don't know how to play in that position. Honestly, it was just so disappointing. So the first I'm going to do is talk about the performance. So let's start with the first half. I thought in the first half it was boring. It was completely boring. Both teams had chance after chance after chance, but couldn't manage to score a goal. I say from 0 to 25 minutes, Brentford were the better team. Just closing down on the Chelsea players, winning the ball back, start their counter-attacking football, had chances, but the defending was still good. Mendy had made a few saves to stop to make Brentford not to score to make Chelsea not lead 2-0 at halftime, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, the defending and the goalkeeper was really good. But the reason why that happened is because of our attacking and especially our midfield three, which I'll get you in just a minute. But yeah, Brentford were the better side. But then I thought after that, from 26 minutes all the way up to half time, I thought Chelsea were the better team as well. We had chances as well. The likes of Mason Mount twice, Kai Havertz, who else? Maybe Ziyech, Rudiger as well. And that's why I keep on telling you guys this season. Every time we go into games like this, when it matters most, our attacking is still not there. And that's why we're not killing teams off. We're not. And that's why we're not in the title race. It's because of this. It's because we're not killing teams off. That's how we got a draw against Brighton, against Everton, having lost to City twice, having lost to West Ham, having drawn to Everton, Brighton, Manchester United, Burnley, all of these type of teams. That's how we drop points in the league. And that's how we've lost to Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final. It's because we had so many chances, but we couldn't manage to put them in the back of the net. And I keep on saying this every single time. When it matters most, our attacking always lets us down. It has been absolutely shit. Ever since we last won the Premier League, it's been poor. We haven't been challenging for the title since we last won the Premier League, which is like 5 years now. 5 years. Honestly, I just hate it when Chelsea starts really well, but then up to the Christmas period, you always seem to fall down. Why can't Chelsea keep up like this for the rest of the season? I just don't get it. It's just giving me a massive headache, and I'm just not happy about it at all. I'm fuming of this because we need to really improve. I don't, the two big clubs in England are Manchester City and Liverpool at the moment. And I want Chelsea to be in that conversation. But you know why we're not in that conversation? It's because we're not killing teams off. That's why we got a couple of draws and a few losses. That is our fourth loss of the season so far. Two at Stamford Bridge and two away from home. Like, it's been shocking. It's been absolutely shocking. So yeah, the first half it was boring, but in the second half, boy, my boy, what a game that was! Especially in the derby like this. Like, I'll talk now. Let me talk about the goals before I talk about the players and the managers. The goals. I thought Rudiger, my God, he kicked off the second half with an absolute brilliant goal. After that, he was just absolutely shocking. You know, before then, I thought he was good, and when he scored the goal, I was like, this is the kind of um this is the kind of performance I want to see from now on. Just try and take a shot and all that stuff. So he was brilliant that time, but then after that, he has been shocking in the second half, especially with that fourth goal that Brentford that we conceded. He should have done better that one. He really should have done better there. So I just don't get it. So yeah, he scored a brilliant goal, but then 2 minutes later, we conceded the first goal, and I thought Ziyech was pulling that one because instead of pass because because instead of trying to pass it on the left hand side, he decided to take a shot and just went past the Brentford player, and that's how Brentford got a counter attacking because of that. A long way ball to Ivan Toney, that number 8 scored in the 49th minute. So 2 minutes later, we conceded a goal. I was like, okay, it's 1-1. Let's not be scared. Let's not continue like this. But what happens? 2 minutes later, again, again, our midfielders, Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount was absolutely awful. And Golo Kante was okay, but I thought that today wasn't his best game whatsoever. It was absolutely poor, and the reason why we've lost is because of everybody. The attacking, the midfielders, the defense just let us down. It let us down. I mean, the way Ruben Loftus-Cheek was just standing there and just not allowing to close that Brentford down was absolutely shocking, you know. And when Christian Eriksen scored the goal, I had to applaud him because he has been absolutely sensational ever since he's been back to playing football. 2 goals, 2 assists for club and country. Absolutely brilliant. It's been brilliant for him. And I know that if he continues like this, I know that Brentford next season will be getting better and better and better. I promise you that. I really promise you that. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek for that second goal, and maybe Aspilicueta as well, absolutely poor, poor. And then in the 61st minute, what happens again? It's the same thing again, the counter-attacking football, and this time I think Alonso and Werner was absolutely poor for that third goal because both of them should. Because where was the defending? Where was it? Why were we scared of that? We are we of course last season we had the better defensive play because of the 3-4-2-1 formation, which I'll get to Thomas Tuchel in just a minute. But this back four doesn't really work. We've just been playing like Lampard last season. It's just been absolutely shocking. Like, honestly, I don't accept this back four anymore. From now on, we need to go for a back three. Yeah, because we ain't got midfielders. Ben Chilwell is out. Christian Pulisic got injured, which I do get, and so does Cannons Ndoye. But there's some players who can't play in 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 that 4-3-3 formation. There's some, not all of them, but there's some, and it's just really, really annoying. It's really annoying. So yeah, the third goal, like honestly, like, I think Mendy should have done better. Yes, of course, he would had no chance of saving that, but for me, he should have done better there. He really should have done better. So I just don't get it. I really don't get it for that third goal. And I was like, but then after that, I thought Chelsea showed heart, fight, desire, passion at least. But for me, I said it before and I said it again. The reason why we're not killing teams off and we're not trying to win these games is because they're attacking players, and especially in playing in the final third. It's just not good enough. Like Kai Havertz, he has been poor. Yes, he may score the goal that was offside, but after that, he had fewer chances to make it maybe like maybe like 2-3 2-3 Chelsea, or maybe 3-3 Chelsea and all that stuff. That could have happened. But like I said, our attacking is just simply not good enough. Simply not good enough. And that's why we keep on losing and dropping points against teams that we're supposed to be beat. It's just absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Give me a minute, guys. So yeah, just absolutely shocking that time. And then did I talk about? I think no, I didn't talk about the fourth goal. So yeah, the fourth. Yeah, after that, we had decent chances, and then we just couldn't manage to put him in the back of the net. And then what happens? The fourth goal, Rudiger and Thiago Silva was absolutely pulling that one, because either one of them should have cleared that ball so that Wissam cannot score the goal. But instead, they allowed him to give him much space and score the goal. It was absolutely shocking. From the defending, the goalkeeper, the midfield, just everybody was shocking. Everybody was shocking. Maybe except for the substitutes, which I'll get to them in just a minute. But the starting level was absolutely shocking. You know, the and like I said in my match preview last time, the three players that need to go are Lukaku, Werner, and Alonso, because they're just simply not good enough for Chelsea. They're simply not good enough. Alonso was too slow. Werner had zero possession, zero shots, zero, just nothing, absolutely nothing. Lukaku came on and he did absolutely nothing. So those three players I mentioned, they have to go. I think Lewandowski's great memories, but he has to go. You know, it's just simply not good enough, man. Simply not good enough from these players. It's just shocking, absolutely shocking. And the thing is that why is Jorginho sat on the bench? I know that Italy got knocked out and he's heartbroken, but come on, man, come on. I can't remember the last time Jorginho ever started for Chelsea in the Premier League. I can't remember. Let me know in the comments down below. But I can't remember the last time that he ever started for Chelsea. The same goes for Kovacic. I thought when he came on, he looked really good. Like, why is he not starting? Like, why? I'll get into Thomas Tuchel in just a minute, but why is he not starting? It's just absolutely shocking, man. Absolutely shocking. I thought when these two, I thought when Kovacic came on, he looked good. Lukaku, when he came on, he's been shocking. Absolutely shocking. Like, honestly, like, something needs to fix in this club, because the more we keep on doing this year, the more that, oh yes, we will be in the final of the Champions League, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, but we're not doing one in the Premier League. It could be that every single season. I want, not only do I want Chelsea to do one in different, in like the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the Carabao Cup, I want Chelsea to also do one in Premier League, so that we can become one of the best teams in England, if you know what I mean. It's just shocking, absolutely shocking, you know. Right, let me talk about Thomas Tuchel and his tactics. Like, Thomas Tuchel, I love you, man. You know you're the one of the best Chelsea managers ever, but today you need to take the blame, because your tactics was absolutely wrong. This back four is just not working. And the reason why I said that is because, like I said before, there are some players like Alonso, Werner, maybe Aspilicueta as well. There are some players who just cannot play in that formation. None of them. And it proved today. Right, today we should have used a 3-4-2-1 formation. We should have used a back three. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason, yeah, that we should have went for back three. Is because look at Brentford. They went for a back five today. Back five. Three in defence, two wingers, three midfield, and two up top. That's what we should have done. Yeah, to done that. When we beat Brentford at the community stadium, which formation did we use? A back three. The same thing at the Carabao Cup. Yes, in the first half we didn't score goals, but at least in the second half we did, and we beat them 2-0. We went for a back three. So why change? Why change? Like, it doesn't make any sense. And the one thing I don't get is that, why did you not start Kovacic? Why? And why did you put Jorginho for the whole bench? He got a lost of rest. Yeah. Whereas Loftus Cheek and Mason Mount didn't. Maybe N'Golo Kante as well. But for me, I just don't get it. Like, honestly, like Thomas Tuchel, sorry man. I understand what you're trying to do, but today you got it completely wrong, and you need to take the blame. because we cannot use a back four anymore. From now on, we need to go for a back three. Three defense, four midfielders, two attacking players, and one striker. That is it. A 3-4-2-1 formation, or 3-4-3 if you like to call that. That's what we need to use from now on. Because against Real Madrid, when we used that formation, we managed to beat them 3-1 on aggregate, and it should have been more. So that's what I want Tuchel to use this Wednesday night against Real Madrid, a back three. Because if I see a back four again, we're gonna get destroyed by Real Madrid. We're gonna get destroyed, and I definitely don't want that to happen. Definitely don't want that to happen. So today, Thomas Tuchel, I love you, but you got it completely wrong. You should never ever start Alonso and Werner ever again. Never. From now on, start Kovacic and Jorginho, because when Kovacic came on, he looked really good, and Jorginho had got plenty of rest. So from the game against Real Madrid, you start him. You start both of them. Never play Werner and Alonso, because these two need to go. They need to leave the club because they don't care. They don't care. I expect more from them too, and including Lukaku, but they just don't care. They really don't care. Like honestly, like it's just simply not good enough, guys. I'm just fuming. I'm not that angry, but I'm just fuming. I'm disappointed. Like, why is it that every single time after the international break we always lose? Last year we lost to West Brom. Now this year we've lost to Brentford. Like honestly, like it's just so disappointing. Like every single damn time. Like it needs to be fixed, guys. It really does need to be fixed, because the more we do this, the more Arsenal can catch us, and we could be in deep trouble. And I definitely don't want that to happen. Definitely don't want that to happen. So Chelsea need to use their brain, concentrate on getting a win so that we will not feel scared. And let's hope we can end the season on winning trophies. Let's hope we can do that. Because today, absolutely pathetic. Pathetic. I hope there's a one-off game. I really hope it does. Because if we play like that against Real Madrid, we are going out. We're never going to go through whatsoever to the semi-final if we play like that against Real Madrid. Like honestly, it's been shocking today. I'm just fuming. I'm disappointed. Like the players need to hand their hand in shame. The same as Thomas Tuchel. Like the fans tried, the Chelsea fans tried, but it just is what it is. Like honestly, I don't know what to say, but I'm just fuming. Like we really need to improve against Real Madrid. That's all I've got to say from this. That's all I've got to say. So that is it. That is the end of this match review. If you're like me and you're disappointed but you still enjoy this content, hit the subscribe button if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up at least. Share this video to everybody that you know, and don't forget to hit bell notifications as well, so you never miss any of my content. And um, I'll see you guys for the Premier League predictions review on Monday. So make sure you stay tuned for that one. And yeah, really disappointing, but we move on. Thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always, up the Chelsea.